unless I'm drawing, like I've said before, technology or hard matter objects of matter. Whether it's a sci-fi spaceship or an actual airplane. But even those tend to have mostly a lot of curves and very little by way of flat surfaces. I'm going to turn this, I think, upside down. So help me move a lot faster. You know what? I just realized I made a mistake. Oh, you know what? Let's do this again, a different way. Something I haven't tried before. I'm going to merge the front to the back, foreground to the background. Like, I think I can do this. Because remember, folks, in art, you can do anything you want, not by virtue of just it simply being your art, but because you have the freedom to do so. I could join the R there to the W, but I won't do that. We're just going to leave that. All right, now I'm going to switch this back again. Make sure it's within frame. Yep. All right. I'm going to go with. You see, I'm bypassing the pencil line. Once I'm in the inking stage, I know I have just have a better feel for where I want the line to actually go. Uh, yeah, this is going to become more. Yep. So you can see that the inking stage has me editing a little bit. There we go. I didn't really like those. Sort of wanted to give it a natural flavor. All right. Now here we have the nose that I drew. I'm going to keep that just because only I will know that it's a nose and all of you watching. And then we'll merge it here. To most people at first glance, it'll look just like an eye, or representing an eye. And that flame. All right, let's go upside down again. Let's do. So here we go. And I'm making these decisions on the fly. All right, hopefully it's all coming through. I just checked on the recording of this, the camera view. You got to keep doing that every once in a while. Okay, we've got about 2 minutes, but we're going to give ourselves a little bit more time. Excuse if you hear an alarm. Uh, Also at the coffee house here, there's a machine grinding out the coffee in the back, so you might hear some of that. I don't like these sharp lines. I don't know why I did them in the first place, because that was not the look I was going for. And sometimes you don't know what that look is until you actually get either to the inking stage or the second or third pass over with your pencils, like I'm doing at the top here. That looked not what I wanted. So I have another idea for that. Okay, so I'm gonna make these half circles. All right, so here we go. Now, does that look like an L to you? No. Ah, boy. Decisions. Okay, let me turn this upside down. All right, here we go. Let's see if we can do, just get a little creative here. We'll do this here. I don't know why, but it just felt. I mean, what's lettering? What's design work? If it isn't yours, right? This line is going to stay gone. And here, that lifted curvature, it looks like a bum, is not what I had really seen in my mind's eye. All right, all right. I think the clock has ticked, and oh, there we go. Alley oop. All right, folks. We're going to keep this side. This is going to be the straightest line that I'm going to actually commit to here, along with the eye. Now this wedge is not what I wanted. What I really wanted was that. All right, here we go. Hopefully you're all still with me here. And if you've gotten to the end of this, or you make it to the end with me, this looks like a lamp. You know what? We're going to join that F and that E somewhere in there. All right. Let's see, we're at 16 minutes. Let's see if I can do this on the fly. And I realized these circles were just, half circles were too big, too straight as well. All right, so let's do this. Now, of course, this is not the way that you would ink like a graphic novel or a comic book. For anyone out there that may not work in this field or be that type of artist, perhaps, per se, I should say. But if the story called for creative lettering for the title or the first letter of the, okay, that's a little stiff, but I tried to avoid it. But all right, I've come to terms with this line that I don't like it, so I'm going to have to do something about it. Now, you're wondering, what am I going to do about it? Well, let's figure that out in the next video. It's already 18 minutes into this one. I thank you all for showing up. Thank you for being here. Please hit the like button. Please subscribe. And by all means, hit the notification bell for future updates on the next videos. All right. Lettering tutorial part 2 is ending. Lettering tutorial part 3 is coming up. Thank you, and we'll see you on the next one.